2012 Hang Lung Mathematics Awards are governed by two committees. They are the Steering Committee, which is an advisory body that oversees the operations of the competition, and the Scientific Committee, which is the academic and adjudicating body. May I now invite Professor Sir James Mirrlees, Chairman of the 2012 Hang Lung Mathematics Awards Steering Committee and 1996 Nobel Laureate in Economics, to come up on the stage to say a few words to mark the occasion. Professor Mirrlees, please.
Secretary, Mr. Ronnie Chan, Professor Yao. I did want to mention you three at least, but friends, everyone else, all the people who are here from schools. I'm not going to keep you too long from finding out who has won and who has nearly won. That's my job, is just to get you in the mood to find out. But that, of course, is what everybody's been doing for I suppose, longer than a year in most of these cases. Again, there's a wonderfully wide range of projects. I was looking over the abstracts and also some of the comments and descriptions of these projects. Some applied ones. There's a lot of geometry. I'm, for some reason, particularly pleased to see that. There have been times in recent mathematical history when geometry didn't get all the attention that it should have had. Now it seems to be bursting out with lots of great ideas. And the exciting thing is to see that this happens at the school level. You might reasonably think that by now all the easy problems in mathematics would have been identified and solved. But then, of course, the problems that the people working for this prize are looking at aren't usually particularly easy. The key thing is that there is still apparently an inexhaustible supply of problems that can be handled by what mathematicians choose to call elementary methods, which are the methods that you don't need to spend years looking up other people's papers to get the big results that will do the job for you. The ones where you can really think for yourself. I am struck also, as I look at the questions that people address, how many problems there are there that I'd never thought of, and I wish somebody had asked me about these when I was younger, and I still enjoy working on mathematical problems. But there are lots of exciting new ideas, and I think one should give some value to the idea of asking the question, as well as the success in finding interesting answers, although that is clearly the great thing. It appears, judging by what they've done, that maths is just as much fun still as it ever was. But of course, it is also a realm of activity that involves considerable frustration, because you don't get the rewards if it was easy. And that's true. That may mean it takes months. I do agree very much with the quotation that we had at the end of Secretary Ng's remarks, because I know that for myself that's where my success has come from. Being so stupid as to keep on at a problem after it was perfectly obvious that I wasn't going to be able to solve it, because I couldn't think, and then, you know, suddenly it happens. And these rewarding moments, very striking. And actually, in my experience, there's nothing better than that. And I hope that's what those of you who've been working on these projects have discovered, that from time to time, working on this, you suddenly get a breakthrough. The breakthrough doesn't actually have to be necessarily succeeding in solving a problem. It can be, because problems vary a great deal in the kind of thing you've got to achieve. Sometimes just guessing the solution is tremendously rewarding. Then there's a lot of trouble in getting the proof. And sometimes it's very rewarding to manage to nail down the proof. That often involves very technical things. It's something that other people aren't going to be able to appreciate because they haven't realized how difficult it was to find the way of pinning it down. And then there's the reward of actually finding a pretty result. Now, I do have some complaints about mathematics. I wish that every solution to a mathematical problem was a pretty solution. Too often, you end up having got the answer, having proved that it's the answer, and still not knowing why it's the answer. I hope that that didn't happen too often to those of you who've been working on these projects. But well, I noticed that one of the people who've been working on Catalan's conjecture, as it used to be before it was proved, and that seems to be one of those results where once you find the proof, you still don't know why it's true, and it looks as though it was a lot of coincidences. It's a pity. I have that complaint about mathematics, but fortunately, there is lots of mathematics which is genuinely elegant and can be appreciated, so that I think it's fair to say that mathematicians are not just scientists, but they can be poets too. Well, my congratulations to the people who are going to win, and my congratulations to the ones who tried very hard and will probably be able to do something just as good soon. I hope you see the tremendous rewards that are to be had from getting on and going ahead with mathematics. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you for your thoughtful words, Professor Mirrlees.